Oh, sorry. We got first game will be. Is it Feng? Bonyth versus Feng. All right. So I think yeah. So overall we'll be fixed in a moment. So we've got Radion, if I'm not mistaken, and we've got top right our Chinese Zerg currently having all wins, if I'm not mistaken.
And in the bottom right, we have Bonyth, the BSL reigning champion.
Yeah. So they got perfect score. They got 5-0, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry. Yeah, Fengzi lost one game against QiaoGege. Yeah, I remember that game actually. Yeah, that was a surprise for me. But when I've seen the game, it wasn't actually that much of a surprise because QiaoGege is just awesome player. He's just very strong Protoss. So nothing out of extraordinary. We've got well, I guess early pool, but well, we know that nowadays Zergs want to be playing safe against some cannon rushes, some early zealot pressure. So pool first. It's nothing special anymore.
Now, I wonder if Fengzi has been doing his homework, because we know that Bonyth prefers to open the gate first and put some early self pressure on. And Fengzi is certainly Micro is out of this world, so I think he might be putting on some extra pressure on Bonyth in the opening minutes and just kind of keeping Bonyth honest for the few first moments.
I think this is what might happen. So Bonnie, can you see that Bonnie is actually going diagonal now from he didn't scout the first location, and he understands that if it's diagonal location, it will be different than the closer location. So I think he wants to confirm that because it's the matter of do I start Nexus or do I start Forge? Brilliant from Bonnie finding them Zerglings, and Fengzi doesn't know where to go. So
yeah, he's looking kind of confused, and the diagonal scouting from Bonyth is genius. You can see Fengzi splitting up his links, 3 to the south and actually just 2 down to the southeast side, and Bonyth just putting up the wall and just making sure.
Good, yeah. So Bonnie scouted rightly, Forge first instead of Nexus first, save opening, and a small advantage, I guess.
This is a really quick gas from Fengzi, just from 10 drones as well. It could be like a 2-hatch Hydra bus and just see if he starts speed immediately, and he does.
Yeah, that's right, but you need to get rid of this probe before you do something like this, because Bonnie, you won't trick Bonnie with that. You need to kill the probe before you start trying something cheesy. I would think so. Well,
he's still mining gas, but he's trying to block the ramp, but Bonyth will see there are additional links.
So this is what Fengzi needed. He needed to drop the probe on the way.
Yeah, I think this is like a sneaky build. Like Bonyth is not quite sure what's happening, and Fengzi has Lair on the way as well. And I don't think the Speedlings could do anything, but we could see the Zergling 4 to 5 Lurker bust.
I never seen opening like this. I mean, I've seen, but not on this level. It looks like a ZVZ opening, right? You can just a handful of drones, links with a speed, and first layer. Let's see. I'm interested. It might be anything, right? It might be Muta, might be hyper fast Lurker. Let's see.
Yeah, Hydra then is going down right now. So I don't remember who used this build. I'm not sure if it was Shiny or something, but I've seen this build earlier, and it's quite strong. And you just put on more and more links, and 4 to 5 Lurkers is what you need. But we can see that Bonyth's cannon is not that.
That would be a Lurker drop, right? Cannot be anything else, right?
And Bonyth needs to be careful. He's moving out with the Zerglings. He needs the Zealots, but it's only 12 Zealots here. But he could run past and kill the cannon. But I think Bonyth is smart enough to block it up, maybe with 1 Zealot and a probe or something. Usually you don't see Bonyth leaving his door open for uninvited guests.
You're right. I think the key point for Bonyth is Obviously to try to scout, but if not, try to make Fengzi to invest in some army, not to power up with whatever his strategy is. And obviously now he might be able to confirm what this build is.
And you can see he's hiding an Overlord on the edge of Bonyth's base. But Bonyth might throw up a cannon in his main since he doesn't really know what's coming at this moment. But
I think yeah, you're right. The cannon in the main. I mean, Bonyth might wait to confirm with the Corsair what this build is. And now he confirms Hydra. Obviously, that might be Hydra bust, but with just 2 hatcheries, it doesn't seem right. There is no obviously third base, so yes, this is very odd. And let's see if Bonyth will figure out what it is.
yeah, I thought it was going to be a pretty easy cleanup, but Bonyth did more damage than I thought he was going to make, and he just see the Hydras. He haven't confirmed. Yeah, he haven't confirmed the lair yet, and it's not lurkers. He did speed Hydras, so he will drop up all of his Hydras in the main, and Bonyth is only 1 gate production, so yeah, this is looking scary for Bonyth. But
Wow.
if anyone can hold it, it's Bonyth. But yeah,
And Bonyth is investing in the entrance cannons, but it won't be any good. How many Hydras we got? 7, I think.
yeah, and I think now Fengzi just rally downs to.
How do you defend that?
Whoop. Yeah, I think, does he see it?
He does now.
Now it's
He does that. Wow. Okay. What's the counter? So how many zealots you need to get to make to with 1 gateway? We get 2nd, 3rd gateway on the way. Yes, I think that's the right thing. Pull the probes until you actually kill it, or otherwise there will be just elevation after elevation.
Yeah, I think this is exactly the right move. He just had to pull. It's only 12 probes and a couple of Hydras, a couple of Zealots. But the Corsairs are keep. Oh, he has to. Look at this. Oh, can he make another one? Ah, it's just in range, but that's insane. And
wow, how do you counter that? I think Bonyth needs a couple of more cannons next to his Nexus.
But once ZZZero is so low and yeah, I don't think he can get more units up there because the edge is so wide.
Yes. Bonyth got it.
Yeah, look how wide that edge is. It's just he needs to click it up. Ah,
okay,
the lurker.
Okay, this lurker.
But cannon.
Cannon just in time.
And look at that. You see that pylon? He blocks it, so he can't move. Ah, it's so smart.
And now Bonyth is going to stabilize, and that's it. Brilliant. It was so tricky to find out what it is, but Bonyth got a chance with his score. Amazing. 1-0. I really like the Fengzi approach.
I wonder what we're going to see in 2nd game, because this could be like out of respect of Bonyth. Like Fengzi might even believe that how do I take down Bonyth? I need to do something cheesy, something unpredictable. But
Fengzi is feeling quite comfortable against Bonyth, but maybe not. Maybe he needs to play something out of ordinary. Let's jump into game 2 and find out if Fengzi will try his strength against Bonyth in a regular game, or maybe there will be another plan for the mighty Protoss.
Let's go.
Okay, Deja Vu. So top left corner we got Fengzi, our Chinese contender.
And in the bottom left corner we have up 1-0 Bonyth.
Okay, so Deja Vu, I think this is Zerg kind of map in this matchup. I think majority of Zerg players would agree that they prefer this map. I think it's due to the high ground on the middle, so you can really create some nice arcs with your lurkers to contain, and all the entrances are towards uphill, so that doesn't help when you try to move out.
Yeah, definitely, and I hope you get to see like a big macro game, but I'm not going to be shocked if we see another gate opener from Bonyth. He's really comfortable with that opening, and you rarely see him die using it, so
No, I never seen Bonnie miss micro at this phase of the game. I barely seen or not even recall one game that Bonnie lost due to some Zergling harassment.
We might see some early damage from Bonyth here because he has the quick scout. Fengzi will also find Bonyth first, but this is a 12 hatch opener, so the first salad in the probe could cause some damage.
I think it's look at that. I think it's 10 hatchery. It's just the safer option.
11.
Sorry, 11. Yeah, it's 10 now. So it's 11-10 opening. So it's relatively safe, but the Zealot will have some potential.
The hatchery was fast, but Bonyth managed to slow down the pool for a few seconds. Every second counts. At least that's what my girlfriend tells me. So just.
Yeah, every second counts. Right, so Bonyth feels comfortable to open with the Nexus after that, which is not a surprise. And I think Bonyth likes his position from here.
Few times I play Protoss and I try to do this opener. I'm like, yeah, I have to make salads, and another salad, and another salad, and I just look at my main. I was like, when am I supposed to start the Nexus? And when and then I look at Bonyth doing it. It's like, oh, one salad Nexus. Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
The second salad isn't started yet, so.
Yeah, normally it depends where you are, but sometimes you start the second Zealot before, sometimes you just go for the Nexus. And because the pressure is on Fengzi, yeah, you're kind of safe at home, because there will be a timing for Forge anyway, so...
Yeah, the thing about Deja Vu as well, that there's quite a big gap behind the mineral line, but look at this. I think Bonyth is making the most out of it, and even if he doesn't kill any drone, he managed to disrupt some of the mining, and the Salad is still alive and sending information back home to Ire. So yeah, the Protoss army knows what they are dealing with.
Yeah, he just confirmed the 2 more drones, and he confirms that the gas is already being mined. So, and obviously he killed 3 Zerglings, so it's all value. And yeah, and we get a cannon, we get a gas of Bonyth himself, and there will be a very quick cybernetic score, I think, just in a few seconds.
Yeah, nothing Fengzi can do to punish this, and Bonyth can even put on some more pressure, maybe force out some more Zerglings, and he does. And okay,
Hydra then. Nothing unusual, to be honest. It is one of the standard builds in ZBP nowadays. But I got a feeling that Bonyth will confirm it shortly enough to play the right thing against it.
I think as soon as he confirms the amount of Zerglings, if he managed to see all of them, I think he should kind of get the sense of something is happening.
Yeah, well, normally you don't have even time to find out how many Zerglings there is if you get very quick pressure from Hydras. Let's see what's on the map. What's coming towards Bonyth's base. Okay, so it's just Zerglings for now. It's quite a lot of Zerglings for a Hydra push. I'll go on. Yeah, maybe he wants the mixture of them.
Yeah, with speed as well, so the Zerglings are going to be really strong.
Yeah, it looks like a prevention from Bonyth early move out. So, well, not prevention, but a counter. Because he anticipated there's only one cannon now, and the Overlord is just waiting for them Zealots to move out. Let's see.
Bonyth preparing for the second cannon. At this moment, when you doesn't really know what's happening, you kind of start the second cannon, just as the Corsair comes out to confirm what the Zergs are doing. And if it's a Hydra bust, you have the time to add more cannons, and if not, you can also cancel the cannon because you don't really need it if it's mutaling.
Yeah, exactly that. What you need now is some intel, and then you play the right thing. And I think Bonyth will just flew over the Hydras, so he confirms that straight away. I don't know how Bonyth is doing that. He anticipated the rally point from the hatcheries, I guess.
I was looking at Fengzi had 4 drones on his third base in his 973. So that might mean he only has 6 in his naturals. It could be that those mineral patches are mining faster in the third, and these are the types of things the Chinese pro players knows how to make the build more efficient.
That's interesting. So 973 actually should be 864. If you get yeah, obviously depends on the mineral patches.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like normally it's 973, and now he has 963 or something.
Yeah. But
okay, he's going for
I think Bonyth is alright. I think 4 cannons. Obviously, he will lose the forge, lose the gateway, but it doesn't really matter. Then look at the number of workers. It's just exactly double.
Yeah, it's a massive worker lead for Bonyth. You can see Fengzi is going up the 5 hatch, and behind this is going to put on an extra drone circle. And yeah, like you said, the gate went down, the forge went down, so that slows down the +1.
Yeah, well, I think Bonyth will start with 2 forges just to catch up with the upgrades. That's like a typical move after you lose your initial forge. So it looks like Fengzi is trying to stabilize now. He knows that this didn't work, but because it's ZVP, you don't lose at this stage. You just transition to macro game, and we can see 2-3 more hatcheries, macro hatcheries being built. So yeah, and the number of drones is no longer that low. So I guess now it will be in Bonyth's hands to try to make some aggression because obviously Fengzi is paying in price of not making an army because of the drone production.
Yeah, let's see how fast or how quick Bonyth goes up to 8 gates. We can see he's adding all of the gates that he needs to pump out constant. Or is it going to be 9 gates? Say 1.
I think it is 8 because he lost the front one, right?
Yeah, there is 8, but the probe is still there, and I think he wants to kill that overlord first and maybe put down an extra one.
I would guess this might be a robo over there, but go on, maybe you're right. Let's see. Oh, it's just a pylon.
Yeah, just a pylon. Boring. Woo! We need to get Bonyth cancelled for the season, just making pilots.
Alright, so scouting towards Fengzi's main to confirm the number of drones, the number of hatcheries, the Evo chambers, I guess, to confirm if it's double chamber for upgrades. And here we go, we've got the tomato thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a food fight earlier, and Bonyth is already preparing the tomatoes.
Yeah, but this is interesting. I didn't see the spire anywhere. On the
it's in the natural, and it was almost done when the Corsair flew over.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And Fengzi is on 3 gas, so he could quickly get 9 mutas, but he didn't save up for it, so I don't think we'll see. Yeah.
That's a lot of army. That's a lot of Zerg. Look at the drone count. He catch up very quickly, and now he's looking very scary. I mean, the storms are the weapon that can turn over and turn around any engagement. So, that's, I guess, just a few.
Yeah, I like the third base from Fengzi. Like he gives him the opportunity to kind of put the rally point on top of the high ground and easily rotate the units that he needs to, and he can quickly take a 4th base on the right side of the map and still kind of rotate his units back and forth to be able to protect them.
Yeah, Fengzi is looking very good now. Obviously, it will be down to Bonyth moving out with a very scary army. Here we go. So this is the containment. This is the high ground with the lurkers that it's super difficult to break if you Protoss.
And the lurkers are just on time. You can see Bonyth is preparing to move out, and usually this is around the 11-12 minute mark. The Protoss hit the 140 mark, and that's kind of like the first engagement as the Zerg player that you need to hold We have seen a lot of games end between the 12th and the 14th minute because this Pro's army is just too strong at this moment. But Fengzi is putting up a decent contain here. And I don't think Bonyth knows about it yet.
Well, there is an observer, so he will be able to engage, but this is no trade you want to take. Yes, he's going to confirm now. Well, is Bonyth going to try this fight?
It's a good dodge there for Fengzi.
So Bonyth can do a couple of things now. He might be able to go around and try engage this from another angle. He can just go and try to win it like this. Just one Hydra. That's so unlikely.
Well, if he wins this fight, it's due to that Hydra not participating. Oh, that's a full storm die.
I don't think this is a good trade for Bonyth.
No, it was so close as well, but two High Templars died so fast, and he's not casting the storms.
He's got some storms. There is some energy. Oh, that's unlucky. That's a bit of waste from Bonyth. A bit sloppy. Now this engagement, Dragoons on its own against Hydras. That's not going to work.
Yeah, and here you can see Fengzi. This is. It looks broke. Yeah, it looks broken.
Yeah. There might be a different outcome. There might be Bonyth actually casting them storms over than Hydra. It wasn't like him.
It's going to be interesting to see when the game gets put back up, and it's a totally different outcome on the fight.
Yeah. And this Maelstrom, I think there will be more than one Hydra on that as well.
Yeah, I caught a moment from Bonyth versus Sziky yesterday, and Sziky surrounded one High Templar with like 8 Zerglings or something, and Bonyth managed to cast the storm just in the last second before he died. So usually you don't see Bonyth messing around and being that sloppy. So definitely a broken replay, yeah.
Exactly that. So we'll see the same fight with a different outcome, I guess.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Here we go. Okay, there are 2 Hydras now on the Maelstrom, so much better. Quite just good. Yeah, but we can see them storms are being perfect now. They're landing where they should. It's still good for Fengzi. High ground is still working for him, but the storms are they are something different than we just seen.
It's not often you see a player get a second chance of busting out, but it's the first time for everything. So.
Okay.
VAR is in and looking at the replay and checking if it was fault or something from Bonyth, and yeah, it's been giving a penalty for Bonyth here in the 12th minute of the game.
Yeah. Okay, so will this be enough to try to move out for Bonyth? Is this enough army? I'm not sure if it is. So shall Bonyth now start with his 3rd, because he confirmed there is a 4th base on the way for Fengzi. What do you think? That would be the safest option, right?
Yeah, I think he needs to put down the 3rd as well, as it puts on some pressure. You can see he's floating quite a lot of minerals. And he did confirm the 4th base as well from Fengzi. I kind of want to see a DT or something try to sneak out. Try to maybe catch base unprotected with the overlords, or maybe we can see that Fengzi has a rally point where his main army is, so he could get lucky and catch some drones with a DT, but
maybe. But look at the map. I'm quite impressed how Fengzi is spreading the overlords. He sees everything, like everything, totally. He confirms the position of the army. And obviously he even spotted the small probe on the bottom right corner. Right, so army of the Protoss is the scary one with enough storms, and the upgrades just finished, so it's 1-1 against 2-0. So this might be a good engagement if Bonyth decides to move out while securing his 3rd base.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, there's 2 forge spinning around the clock, so Bonyth just had 2-2 already.
This is the timing then, I guess.
Yeah, his army. I'm not sure. I see four Templars, but Fengzi has quite a decent setup, so he could surround his army. But this is a massive Protoss ball.
Yeah, this is the right combination as well. Well, except of the observer not being up front. But even if there will be no success on this attack from Bonyth, he's just securing his third, so it's all fine.
Yeah, this is not enough units from Fengzi. But we also saw Fengzi starting his Queen's Nest, so
Right,
like
yeah.
I hope for, we could see this go to a Hive. What Fengzi needs to do now is just put out a massive Lurker container. Oh! Yeah, he saw them.
Nine, both of them, won't he?
Oh, it's close.
Okay. But the drone number is so nice for Fengzi. Normally Protoss has a slight advantage, like, you know, 55 to 50 or something like this at this stage of the game, but 55 from Fengzi, that's a huge production.
Yeah, I think that's almost the magic number that you want to be in, between 55 and 65 or something on 4 base. So you can constantly produce, and we can see he's on 8 hatcheries versus, what is it, 8 or 9 gates. So
that's 9, yeah.
9 there and 10th on the 3rd.
Yeah, that's right. I think this is the right play. So when you play against very macro orientated Zerg like in this stage, some harassment will be great. So this shuttle might be a massive value. Although there are overlords everywhere, and Fengzi is quite fast player, so he should be able to recognize that. What?
Yeah.
Did the shuttle sneak in? It looks like it sneaked in.
Yeah, like you pointed out, there are overlords everywhere, but no scourges to stop this coming in.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I think he saw it.
He might not matter. The storms might land very nicely anyway.
Oh, that's a huge catching the transfer. He's killed 10 drones.
And 4 on the main base, and this will be another successful one. There's just not a single sunken here, and this is the Hive, so if Bonnie will compromise this base, then it will be quite significant loss. It's 3 macro hatcheries and the Hive, so if not all the critical, and the DT is still alive.
How did he manage to sneak around? But this causing a counterattack from Fengzi, but I'm not sure if it's enough. Maybe if you can get him top of the gates.
It's a long way. Oh wow, the storm landed very nicely. It's a long way from Bonnie to come back, but the reinforcements from 9 gateways are just right there, and the storms will be ready in a second.
Yeah, the storms are so quickly ready because Bonyth had the crystal something upgrade as well, so he has the plus 50 energy, which means the talisman, and that makes the High Templars get the energy they need much faster.
Yeah, well, there are some losses from Bonyth's side. The probe number is quite low, but this army is it might be a kill move.
Yeah, I think this is just too much Bonyth.
It is. It is definitely. So I'm not sure if the main will be well destroyed by Fengzi. It looks like a too small army to do that, and Bonnie is trying to micro on both sides. Okay, once this lurker is dead, then I think this is GG.
Yeah, like suddenly the game went super crazy and kind of Bonyth snuck around on the side, kind of catching Fengzi off guard, and